All happens at once, Mark, doesn't it? All happens at once. It's like
buses.
Yeah, it's like buses. Buses?
Yeah, will come at once, don't they?
Right, so I mentioned the Husqvarna Belt had broken, blah, 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 blah. You've very bored of me saying this, aren't you? And the new belt came. Anyway, every time I've come to fit this belt, I can never remember how it goes on. It's, yeah, it's always been a bit of a laugh. So I've just gone to put the belt on, and once again, my memory is pretty rubbish. But fortunately, I took a photograph here, look, of how the belt goes on. And, lo and behold, because I've got the photograph to jog my memory, I'm going to have a quick look here. Oh, sorry, birdie's there. Yeah, so I've fitted the belt literally single-handedly. It's always this pulley here what gets me. Your instinct tells you to come round that way and not that way. So I'm just going to get somebody in a minute to give me a lift, because I've got a spring tensioner here that I need to push forward with the heel, and then just flip that around that pulley, and lo and behold, for the first time in a very long time, I've actually managed to fit the belt. So again, people have commented, oh, you're using cheap belts and all the rest of it, and I've used proper branded belts, and as I say, it's a stone chipping problem. So I've just been pulling out some grass here, and as you can see in amongst it all, I don't know if you can see or not actually, these are the problems. It's these stone chippings what are firing up here, and then they get caught up, stuck into the belt like that, and it's that what's causing the problem. And especially when it's damp, because as soon as it's damp, the tyres are just kicking up stones. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame really. If that belt had a bit of a cover on it, it would be greatly improved. So there is a cover that goes there like that, which I've taken off. But that's yeah, that's the way the mop flops. But yeah, I'm happy that I've remembered to do that, and I'll get somebody to give me a lift in a minute. It's only a 2-minute job, that, just to push it onto place, and the Husqvarna rides for another day. Right, so Mark just gave me a quick lift to get the belt here onto them back pulleys, and that's all hunky-dory. So what I need to do now is get the belt guard bolted into place, and then I'll give it a very quick test run, make sure it's all working. So there's a bolt goes there, and then there's a bolt down at the back there. It's like a Formula 1 pit stop, isn't it? Look at this here, isn't it? Alright, let's get these on, make sure it's all working alright. Right, so it's time to say goodbye. It's like a film set, this. Bob, Barbara and Alan, who've been staying with us, you've been on a touring area and the pod as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's it been?
Fantastic.
It's been alright. Do you want to say hello as well? Yes, big thumbs up.
Yes, hello, who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to the world, literally. Viewers,
right,
viewers all
great.
over.
Yes, it's great here, very good.
Brilliant. So just for information, just so okay, Mark's just here. We have got the pod here, and what we were able to do is we were able to accommodate the camper van on the pitch next to it. So if ever you need a bit of flexibility or something like that, we can do it. And I'm going to get Mark on video. Mark cooked you a meal, didn't he?
Yes, he cooked us a meal. Well, 3 breakfasts and an evening meal. Fantastic.
Right,
absolutely.
So we'll get Mark on camera later, explain about the evening meal and everything. It's been fantastic to have you here. Go home safe, you guys.
Yes, thank you all very much.
And we'll see you at goal soon. Okay,
Yep.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers,
Right, so I've got a desk full of check-in slips and fobs for this afternoon's check-ins. Toilets and showers are all spruced and cleaned. The pod has been turned over. That's all ready. In fact, yes, explain about this pod. I think tomorrow. Where am I? Yeah, we've got quite a lot of people in this pod over the next coming weeks for sort of not just one night stays, etc. Anyway, that's all done. I've got my Haribo friendship rings here in the office, and I'm now going to quickly jump on the Husqvarna, give it a fire up, make sure that the new belt's okay, and then I'm just going to go and quickly do down the side of the lodges. And the rest of the side was done on the Stiga a couple of days ago, but the back of the lodges need doing. So let's give this a go and see if it fires up. It's not been started for a week. Yeah. And then brilliant. So that's all working. That's a good sign. So I'm going to go on there. Yeah, got cottage turnover day, and bloody cottage, more nightmares this cottage than anything else. Right, alarm going about washing machines and dryers that I need to go and look at, then get on this for half an hour. Grey skies. Right, so that's all that now cut, and a couple of pitches that we had people on for a while cut. What I'm going to do now, put this back. And I've got some weeds that are starting to appear again, so I just need to go and get my work gloves on and give them a pull out. I'm weeding by the lodge here. We've got loads of weeds all coming through the stones. What are you doing? Hey, if you want a quick hello. So what I'll do, there, everywhere we go, there's weeds coming up everywhere. Prolific. It's all the rain we're having. I've just been looking at the weather forecast, and I'm actually going to get a raincoat in preparation for allegedly what's coming up in the next couple of hours. Oh, Rash has gone running in. I'll give Rash a quick treat and get my raincoat all ready. Right, Rash, you're having a bouncy once again, aren't you? Come on, have a couple of treats. There you go. You've been a good girl. At least you've been in the garden, haven't you? At least you've been in the garden. Definitely a lot cooler this morning at early on when we got up. Definitely cooler. Right, grab a couple of pies and a raincoat. Thank you to people on pitch number 3. Yeah, look today's they've got a little bag of bits and bobs for me. VW Caravan Beagle Bus, Ian, Jean and Chase the Beagle. So yeah, thank you for that. And I've got some bits and bobs here. Oopsie daisy. Oh dear, one of them afternoons. And some Rasher treats as well. Absolutely yeah, wonderful. Thank you ever so much for that. So we've got today's arrivals now all coming in, including people down on the bottom camping area. So I'm still waiting for apparently the travel trolls have been cooking pizza for the last 5 hours.
Oh, they started, have they?
Allegedly. He was bringing me one over yesterday and ended up didn't have one. I had to go to Sun on Sea, and I ended up getting fish and chips and delivering fish and chips. So I was guaranteed promised pizza yesterday, didn't happen. Then about 3 hours ago it would be 20 minutes. And about an hour and a half ago I got a message going, we're on our way. Now 45 minutes ago, oh, it won't be long. I've just had another message going, it won't be long. It's either going to be good or minging. What do you reckon?
Perhaps the rain stopped playing, maybe.
Well, maybe. What Dan and Mazzy should do, if the pizza oven becomes surplus to requirements, you should have it as an extension to the cafe.
So put it out there.
Right, have we got the check-in mark? Sorry. As we're trying to record, yes we have, as we try to record, it's either my phone goes or we've got check-ins. We're going to come back to Mark in a minute because we've got some exciting news for what Mark did last night. So bear with us for a moment. All happens at once, Mark, doesn't it? All happens at once. It's like
buses.
Yeah, it's like buses.
Yeah.
Buses?
Yeah, will come at once, don't they?
Well, not really. Around here, there's only one bus an hour.
Well, it depends where you come from, doesn't it?
Like in Manchester.
Well, yeah.
Right, so we had some guests staying with us for a few days, and Mark's been doing a breakfast every day. And they made a special request to see whether Mark would actually do an evening meal for them, isn't it? Which is something we have muted, but there's never really been any interest, has there?
No interest, yeah.
So, if you're staying with us at the nurseries and you fancy Mark to cook you something, he's available to take requests. Go on, Mark. So what did you do last night? Or yesterday afternoon, stroke last night?
Pork roast. I think you called it, would you? Pork joint roast.
A pork roast, there's another WhatsApp message. A pork roast dinner with all the trimmings. Go on, what are the trimmings?
What was it? Savoy cabbage, carrots, parsnips, honey roasted parsnips, mashed potato, roast potato, Brussels sprouts, applesauce.
Like mastermind, isn't it?
Yeah,
Go on.
it was piled up there anyway. Sort of
Well, I can think of one more thing you forgot.
cauliflower trees.
Oh, I forgot about that. Is there another one as well? Cauliflower. It's like a big Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Oh, bigger than Christmas dinner it was. Yeah, cauliflower trees.
Stuffing.
Oh, stuffing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't forget your
Yorkshire
stuffing.
pudding.
Oh, Yorkshire pudding as well. Crikey.
Yeah.
So that's a bit mega, isn't it? Maybe a bit.
We had trouble getting it on the plate.
So yeah, so as I say, so in all seriousness, if ever you're sort of coming, you can always let us know in advance. So you know, as we're recording this, it's Friday, but if you wanted Mark to have a pizza ready for you for 7 o'clock or whatever, I'm sure he would do his best to accommodate.
Yep.
So yeah, come and see Mark. But
Branch out in the evening time with it.
yeah. But it was also extremely well received. I spoke to people this morning. They said it was a great time. So,
That's good.
Yeah, expanding out, isn't it? And if all else fails, Mark can always do your pot noodle. Have any pot noodles in the shop? Have you?
That's a good point. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. You can't go wrong with a pot noodle, you know.
Pot noodle, yeah.
Sometimes you just
I don't
need
know why
that
I drink it,
pot noodle. So do you like
Yeah.
pot noodles?
Yeah.
So when you get to the end of a pot noodle, you could make, because they're too hot to eat initially. It's like, but by the time you get to the bottom, they're just at the right temperature, and then that last little bit, do you scoop it out, or do you get the pot noodle and go and lob it down your gob?
Scoop.
Oh, I'm gonna lob it down my gob. And have you ever?
Depends how runny you have it.
Well, you can't have a pot noodle too running like soup.
No, I have it sort of like thick,
Okay.
so you extend the spoon up.
So I have actually made pot noodle butties. You ever done a pot noodle butty? They're really nice.
Yeah,
You get some
I
bread
think
and
I might have
butter,
done it,
yeah,
yeah.
and just
I
like
think I
scoop all your
yeah.
noodles out
Yeah.
and everything. It's done. Yeah.
It's the same as dunking the bread, isn't it? So
Pot noodles revolutionised my camping. Whenever they went, 1970,
Yeah,
whenever they came out, it
Yeah.
was like all of a sudden this was camping is now sorted as a young boy.
it's the first sort of rehydrated camping food, isn't it?
Yeah, because back in the day, those of a certain age, we couldn't afford gas cookers and all the rest of it, so you had primer stoves, and most of my cooking when I first started camping was done on a methylated spirit stove. Absolutely fantastic.
I've actually got one, a couple.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Right. So well done. As I say, went down really well, didn't it?
yeah, I think they enjoyed it, and
Yeah, it's been an interesting all week, really, all in all, hasn't it? It's been quite an entertaining week, hasn't it?
yeah, good week.
Yeah, it's been a good week. The weather's looking a bit doubtful for the next couple of days, but I say we are pretty well fullish. Quite a mixed bag, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, so allegedly, I've had another message now. Allegedly, this pizza's on. I'm starving.
I think the pizza's been cancelled.
Sent a message back to Dan. It'd have been quicker for me to order from Square Pizza in Sutton-on-Sea 3 hours ago. He'd have been here in 20 minutes.
He's working on it, but
So I bet the base is going to be rubbish, and I bet there's no garlic bread, and I bet he's not done any fries.
I don't know what I saw of it just now. It did look quite good, but I don't know what the problem was.
We'll wait and see. Joe, Joe. Sorry, hello, Joe. So this is Mark's dog, Joe. If all else fails, Joe, you may be having pizza for your supper. How's that sound? Got some cute dogs on here again today as well. You've seen them. We've definitely got some cute ones. Right, so I'm waiting for the pizza delivery. The Travel Troll Hut. Do you remember the Fast Food Rockers?
Who?
The Fast Food Rockers, the band. Dan didn't have a clue what I was talking about.
What are they called?
The Fast Food Rockers. I photographed the Coventry Festival years ago, and they had that song, a Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's.
I remember that.
Yeah. They thought they were it, and they just really weren't it. Anyway, if you know what's happened to the Fast Food Rockers with their one-hit wonder, let us know. I just had a message from the Travel Troll Hut. So it's all gone wrong. I've no idea what's gone on. What's gone on here? Travel Troll Hut must apologise for the inconvenience, but your pizza is running slightly late. Expected delivery time now is between 11 AM and 1 PM tomorrow. I can't say the next because there's a bit of swearing. Yeah. No pizza for tea, Mark. And I've been waiting around here for an hour. I need to make a couple of phone calls, and I thought I can't get distracted because I need to eat hot pizza. And it's all gone wrong. Dan, you're fired. So, one last arrival to go. I think they're being a bit cheeky. We'll wait and see. Pitch number 16. You know who you are. You've been here before. And I know you got Dan one of these, but thank you ever so much. Neil's Garden. Isn't that fantastic? That's absolutely beautiful, that. So we know where that's going to be going. Some Russia snacks and treats. It'll be Russia's best friend. And in the bag here, I won't open it up there, but some Campsite Warden energy drinks. Cheers, buddies, for that. And it's been wonderful to have you here for a few days. And I hope your new scootering lifestyle becomes amazing. Get yourself a helmet and bloody be careful on that thing. It's it's a bit speedy. I'm going to go and lock up the mower shed now. Bang myself something in the oven. I'm absolutely starving. It is getting on a bit. And close up for today. And I'm just waiting for one last arrival. Right, so where my day started today. Not to the chicks at the moment. But I'm sure they're going to be fine and dandy. So pull down the door here, and on a little bit of a greyish day at the minute, and showers have been a little bit definitely on and off. They did say we were going to have a thunder and lightning storm, and so far it hasn't happened. Having a little bit of a bounce, Russia. Bouncy. Hello, Russia. Right, I've got no idea how long this vlog is going to be for, whether it's 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Really, just a very random one today. As ever, if you're a new viewer or a new subscriber, massive thumbs up for myself to you guys. For all my regular viewers, supporters, thanks ever so much for being with me on my journey, Russia, of being a campsite warden. Look after yourselves, guys. Have a buzzing time.